Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from southwestern Pennsylvania. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom Enemy Within featuring the Long War mod. Ahead of us is Operation Fallen Stranger in Vladivostok, Russia. And it's an alien terror mission which, while we've been surviving and killing plenty of aliens on these missions, we have not been saving the kind of civilian counts we need to be able to call them successful. We're losing South Africa any moment now because of a terror mission, and we're about to, well, we're about to find out what's going to happen here in Russia. Fortunately, the panic levels are very low to start with, so one bad terror mission won't be the end of the world. However, we'd like to do a decent job so that it takes a lot more terror missions for them to be able to impact and take Russia from us. Let's get out there and see how we can handle this one. And by the way, if you haven't done so, do me a favor and like or dislike the mission before it ends. Leave me a comment. Let me know how we're doing, what you like.
Central, Strike 1 is locked and loaded, awaiting drop orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Squad is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your fire out there. We have civilians on the ground. Repeat, civilians are in the AO.
Alright, as I was saying, let me know what you like, don't like, or just let me know where you're watching from, because as you know, and I've said before, I get a kick out of finding out where y'all are viewing from. And finally, down in the corner on most browsers, there's a little button you can click to subscribe if you haven't done so already. So let's lead the way with you, Sebastian. We got to figure out, and we want to be able to toss a battle scanner and get you concealed is what we want to do. Now, we're kind of off to the side here. Ooh, we got a tempting civilian on the roof, but I don't want to run you up there right away. I want to try using your abilities. Let's get you into full cover here. There's a chance we could expose back here, but I'm willing to take that chance just to be able to throw a battle scanner down the alley and see what we have ahead of us. There's a chance we might see something in the, well, there's a chance we can see anything a lot of ways. It's a pretty good sized map where citizens can be spread out quite far, which means it's hard to save enough of them, but we're gonna do our best. So let's at least get you concealed over here, Sebastian, so we can start trying to track down those. Ooh, we got sight, or we had sight for a split second. Could very well be over here, or as you were running over, could we have seen something through here? Because I don't know, is that wall? I don't think there's a hole in that wall. So I am not exactly sure where we missed them. It could be in this building down below that we got a glimpse as we ran by, or could be down the alley. We're gonna start out throwing down the alley. I want to get a good feel around this corner because the alley branches out, and I want to get good vision down both sides of this alley. See if we've got anything hiding down here. Let's park it right about there. Well, the alley's clear. The question becomes, where did we see those guys from? I'm going to try moving up to this corner, and I'm going to do that with you, Tina. You have a battle scanner available also, but let's peek into this building. If you see something, we probably won't be chucking the battle scanner. We're going to have to deal with what we see. But let's see if what we got a glimpse of was in there. No, it was not in there. So now, I'm thinking I want to use a battle scanner up here. That's what I'm thinking. Like right about here should get us some decent vision on the roof.
Incoming signal from battle scanner.
And this roof is clear. So that means there's a chance something's up on this roof as we go to free this civilian. So Fred, so we send you up to try and do a little rescue job up here,
Heading there now.
and then see if we get vision from anything up there. Oh, there they are. Look at that. We're starting out with some tough rooftop contact. Wow.
Cover the flanks.
It's not the kind of enemy I want shooting at me from the roof. And there's a guy down in the alley to boot. Oof. Those are Muton elites, aren't they? Aren't they? Isn't that what those are? Oh yeah, those suckers are tough. Now obviously I could move over here and do a great job of taking out one of the Mutons, but it's probably not a Muton that matters because we got a Muton elite that come right over and blast us. Question is, do I have enough? I really probably don't have enough support to be able to get us up there, and you unfortunately can be flanked very easily, Tina, unfortunately. This is gonna be this is a toughie. This is gonna be a toughie. Gotta figure out how, because I can always pull you back, Fred, but then Tina is dead. Because they're going to obviously jump down or run to this corner and take some shots at us. And I don't have a lot of cover positions from where we're starting to be able to watch the alley, and if they're shooting at us from the roof in this little half cover we can take, that also is not ideal. Well, one thing we can do to try, I think we're going to have to pull back, maybe hide behind a wall so we can all jump up to deal with them on the roof after this. En masse. See if we can handle it that way. Let's see, the last move we're going to take is we're going to bring you right here, T-Bone, with your rocket and steady it. I can move you over here, Ruth. We can do a little command maybe then over to Tina to get her around the back, because if we're along this backside, unless they throw grenades over the edge, I feel a lot more comfortable with that plan than trying to shoot them by jumping up here and not having any cover left, because that would mean we'd have to be able to kill them all to do any good. Unfortunately, that poor civilian, we were on the edge of the circle and we couldn't rescue. That's a dead civilian. Oh boy, oh boy. So let's start out here. Let's hope you can give a command to Tina.
Heading there now.
It's going to put your commands on cooldown. There we go. Tina, we're pulling you back.
On my way.
We're going to be pulling you also, Fred, but we will... Yeah, we're going to do this because nobody's going on the roof. We can block the pole right now. We can steady our weapon. Fred, we're going to pull you down, keep you near the pole if we need to run a gun back up. And we're just kind of retreating, getting as many... I guess if anyone's going to be exposed, it's going to be T-Bone to a shot. At least my sniper has snapshot. I guess we don't have to be along the wall. We want to kind of stay near. Maybe a mistake. I could have bunched up. Of course, we're a target for grenade, which they seem to know. Not being able to have line of sight on this, they can still tell we're bunched. So we might be calling for a grenade down here. I don't know. We'll just overwatch who's here, just in case. Oh, of course. Question is, do they see us yet?
Positive enemy contact.
Oh, 3 thin men added to the party. That's not good. Oh, good shot. 2 thin men now. Now we got the Mutons on the move. Who's up on the edge? Is that a double move? Looks like a double move to me. Double move again. Don't hit that civilian. There we go. There we go. Come to the edge. That should be a double move also. Oh, look at that. Look at them come down to the alley. Look at them come down to the alley.
Clear to engage.
Oof. So out of all these powerful enemies, only one. Okay. T-bone. Let's figure out what kind of rocket is most appropriate in this instance. I'm guessing this. The best thing is, yes, this gets the most, and it gets the strongest Muton Elite in range, leaving another one, unfortunately. Here we go.
With pleasure.
And the problem is, if we run forward too much, we're going to be in sight of that drone. Or is he too much behind a wall? We can maybe afford a little bit of forward movement. That actually... Wow, you can't see anybody from there? Sure looks like you should be able to stand there and see the Muton, but I guess that corner just peeks out a little bit. Whew. So you're only going to get off one shot, Margaret Thatcher. Question becomes... Do I want to do it? Oh, from height advantage I can. I no longer can think about height advantage opportunities because I shot my rocket. And I gotta be careful. That drone does seem to be parked nicely against the wall, and I think the mechtoid's far enough back so we can afford to come out a little bit. It'll expose us. We got 2 thin men left, right? 2 thin men. I only see one of them. Let's try to bring you forward here, Margaret Thatcher. Let's see what you can do from there.
On it.
Okay, what do we see? What do we see? Okay. Take out that Muton easy. We got 75%. Woof. What kind of extra armor have they got? We got a chance for crit, though. Nice chance for crit if we can just connect. Oh, that is what we needed. That is what we needed. Question becomes, how far out do we dare go with the mechtoid in there, and what kind of wall cover and line of sights are we going to expose if we aren't careful? What can we see from here? We got a nice shot here to take out the thin man. We have a nice flank here, but with that weapon, it's not. We don't want to touch the drone. Ooh, but by taking a shot, we may activate the mechtoid. Because stepping out to take a shot would not be in our favor. Oof. Let's come back to you. We may have to debate using you right now. See what we can do with everybody else we have available. Problem is, there's not a lot of cover for us to take. We may be having to jump out and hope we can take care of these guys. Now I can put you here, and it says we still have sight on everybody out there. And I'm going to put you here, Mia Hamm, just in case we need to provide some suppression if things don't work out. We're going to bring Fred up. Fred, you would be able to take out that Muton and then have a shot against a Muton Elite from here. Still be in some semblance of cover.
Move into position.
And still out of sight of the drone. That's the one that scares me the most. Let's take out the Muton close.
He's down.
And let's see what you can do for us against the Muton Elite. Can you eliminate that threat for us?
Taken care of.
All right. Still pretty skirt. Still pretty scared about this whole thing. Why can't I see the Thin Man from here? That's a scary one. Now obviously I can come out here with you, Andy. Trying to see how far over. I'm going to keep you back and in the open. Unfortunately, you're wide open to be picked off if we are not successful with these guys.
Heading out.
But I need your weapon in play. And we still got a Thin Man who could run out on us. There he is. There he is. It's only 65 because it's snapshot, but ooh, what a crit chance if you can hit. Nice. Okay. That's not bad against the Thin Man. And that would leave us with Tina and Ruth. Now once again, Ruth. Ruth. You have a, well, you wouldn't have a command available because it's on cooldown right now, so I got to remember that. Don't be thinking you have a command. Don't be thinking you have a command. Now, unfortunately, to bring you in play, Tina, we can throw a grenade, but we got to take care then somehow of that Thin Man in the back. And you don't have suppression on that Thin Man in the back. So I wonder if you can play the game this way. So Tina, where are you? If we run you right here, can your grenade pick up both these guys? Let's try it. We're crossing our fingers hoping your grenade can. I think there might be a civilian out there in risk. And we can avoid the civilian, I think. And get a grenade out there that hopefully can do some decent damage for us. Let's find out. Whoop, where's the friendly fire? Oh, he's inside there, so let's keep it away from that civilian there. This should be okay and still get done what we want to get done.
Throwing grenade.
Well, it kind of got some things done, but it still left a lot of things undone. So now all of a sudden, we have to be looking at rapid fire to just take out that guy. And that's what we're going to do. There we go.
Got him.
Now I can bring you out here and cover Ruth. Of course, it leaves us wide open to a spit from the Thin Man, and it puts us dangerously close to being in vision of that drone.
Got it.
And what are you trying to tell me? I don't have sight on this guy down there. What the freaking hell are you telling me? Phew. Well, they're flanked. Let's set up some Overwatch. I only have a shot against the drone. I don't want to activate that mechtoid this turn, so I think I got to put you on Overwatch, and then we are set up to take some hurt, unfortunately, from these guys. The only thing I can hope is that we set some Overwatch. Not that long range with an alloy cannon is going to be that effective for us. But I don't want to activate these guys this turn. So that drone's not moving, so he won't... Ah, we are exposed now, though. And we're going to be prone to fire. That guy's going to shoot us in the back.
Cover my flank. They're moving around the side.
They got me flanked. Got me outflanked.
Yikes.
They're flanking my position.
Wow. Not in the best position are we right now. And we got to take poison from this guy. Oh, he does a civilian, saves us, but ruins our chances. Oh my lord. You've got to be kidding me.
Muszę się lepiej złożyć.
Take a nasty shot here.
X-rays coming in from the side.
Who are regenerating health on the thin men. The only good thing from here, if I try to find the good in this situation, no, we don't want to do a shot. I want to get over to you and see if we can get ourselves out of this situation. Can we do a shredder? Wow, if we could get everybody out of the way, the shredder will sure help. So let's do some blue moves, see if we can do a little shredding. And still have enough shots available to help us out and do the damage we need. Holy shice. Couldn't you guys have been at the back, please? It's from bad to worse all of a sudden. I go here, I get a shot in the back from there. But I have to go here. Where does that, how big of an arc do we have on the shredder? So we can get all these guys without compromising that position from you, Ruth.
Rolling.
Fred, you're hurting. Hate to do this one more time. We got to see how far that circle goes out so I know we can get all those guys shredded. What kind of scatter? We still have 0.7 scatter though, so I gotta center as much as I can. Because we aren't steadied, so it's not a dead-on 100%. And I still got to find a way to try and get you, Fred. Well, you do have running guns, so if I bring you out this way to be safe, you can still run and gun back in to take a shot. Okay, let's try the rocket right now. And you're flanked by all these heavy floaters, but we need the rocket, and we need it now.
Rockets away.
Let's go, T-Bone. Did we get a full and complete shred? Yes. About the only thing that's worked so far. Now I can not take a shot, and we can get Fred healed back up quite a bit.
Man up and get
Of
back
course,
out
now
there.
you're going to be exposed to fire in the back or from chrysalids. Oh no, that was a free one. Thank goodness you have that perk. I was worried that only worked on the first turn, but since you had already moved, but it didn't. So I don't feel so bad about it now. I'm kind of thinking I want to bring you and that badass shotgun down here, Fred, with your running gun to work on that mechtoid.
Run him down. Move into position.
Not a big chance for crit.
Running dry on ammo.
Now we got another big old shotgun blast coming this way. And he's hollow targeted. Now Tina, you somehow survived there. So now we can afford to bring you back and heave a grenade.
Headed there now.
Still easily flanked, I just realized, by all those heavy floaters that we found. But let's throw our little grenade right here and see if we can help out there. Unfortunately, I think we need this shot. And that leaves you very much in the open for the heavy floaters. But you do have snapshot, but then that flanks you with this guy. And we're slowly running out of shots. So let's get you cover and hope we can take care of this side somehow.
Heading to that location.
Or hope they'll be tempted by civilians. Not that I want to say let's lose a civilian. Nice. We needed
My
that big
weapon's
hit.
spent.
Unfortunately, I'm running out of shots. One of them is right here that we got to take, and you got to finish off the mechtoid, Ruth. We're still going to take incoming fire like you wouldn't believe. And it's still not a guaranteed hit, but boy, we need it to hit. Is it better to do rapid fire 2 shots at 63? Yeah, I'm trying it. Good.
Got him.
I like to think statistically that did work in our favor. The question is, what kind of shot do you have here to take him out? Because boy, you need to hit on this one, Iron Lady. And that was an executioner shot. We still have one left over. And we're going to be hurting on ammo after this one.
Weapons empty. Can't engage.
Now the heavy floaters come. It's the heavy floaters' turn. Oh, drone, you've been nasty on those civilians. Not out of the woods yet. Civilians continue to drop. Look, there's a whole bunch of them, but he went in the air, so that means it's not a shot on us yet.
They're moving
One heavy floater in our rear flank. And it looks like we're going to lose a hefty round of civilians right now. Holy smokes.
Hey, a little help.
This is what costs us. It's also what helps keeps us alive a little bit, but boy, it costs us. You are suppressed unless we can get rid of the suppressor somehow. I guess a question becomes how accurate and how far can you get a rocket to try and break that suppression. .6 scatter. Let's try it.
Firing rocket.
Okay, we break suppression. Who do you have in your line of sight? Ooh, he's in good cover. He's got low profile. And he's a big old threat. And we got running around loose in the background. We can't forget about that thin man, lest he do us some nasty damage also. Fred, what kind of range? You don't have the range we need, especially with him in full cover. Still not out of the woods yet by any stretch of the imagination. We're bringing ourselves over here. Just can't run. Boy, if you could run to this end, we'd start freaking a few of these guys out. We're a step shy, step shy. That gives you no cover. This gets you shot in the flank by a drone and easily flankable by the guys inside, but this gives you no shot, except maybe if we're lucky against him, which isn't all that amazing. What have we got? Well, the first one we got to take care of is the guy in our back pocket over here. Tina, you can't get very far for a grenade. And that's very flankable by these guys too. So maybe what we need to do is somehow find a way. Well, that gets you in cover. Not as far as a good shot against him though. I'm trying to think, grenade, how can I best use that grenade, but kind of defeats the purpose of any cover we'd have, taking them out that way. Mia, let's bring you right here in order to do some work on this heavy floater and see what you can do to start it off for us. Get this guy out of our backside, rapid fire. Let's do it. Oh, couldn't quite. Tina, I'm thinking we'll have to finish you off, hold off on that grenade, and just have you finish this guy off in the back here. Start getting it down so we just have to worry about cover in one direction instead of multi-directions. We might want to try finishing this guy off. Well, like I said, one direction, get us finished off. Unfortunately, you're out of ammo. Do we have lock and load? High cap mags, not lock and load. It's time to reload you. Although, where am I going to get flanked more? Let's bring you here to reload.
On the move. Let's do this.
We got to get you reloaded also. Unfortunately, oh, that is full cover for you. That is full cover. We can reload from full cover. And I don't think he can get to your flank in one move, so let's take the time to reload. Now, other than this nasty guy on our backside, we got to work with you first, Ruth. There is some cover there, but it's very flankable by him. Fred, you don't have your running gun left. All that cover is half-half, but it gives you 2 shots, and you only have 1, but we do have this weapon. Let's bring you into half cover, Fred.
Position confirmed.
Holy smokes, let's try this weapon against the drone. And then let's try... Okay, good, you couldn't see that thin man from there. Let's go back to the alloy cannon. 24 is all. That's because you're hurting. That's why. It's because you're hurting. Let's reload in case they try moving towards you. Of course, they can easily take you out with a hit, because these guys are heavy after all. Let's come back. Let's come back and see what else we got available. We've got Ruth. We got Sebastian. That's what we got left. Sebastian can't get to great position. That's showing it's not even cover, so I guess Fred, that cover has been destroyed. That gets you flanked by him. So we don't have great position in which to get you forward, Ruth or Sebastian. Ruth, you don't have command yet. Ugh. The fun of having multiple command options, but this mission isn't long enough for it to replenish to be able to use it too many times. So now maybe we got to look at a little bit of suppression. And I'm thinking I'm going to move you out of here so this guy isn't tempted, this thin man back there isn't tempted to move on us. Let's suppress this well-covered floater, heavy floater.
Affirmative. Suppressing.
Sebastian, it'd be nice to get you up. Now with him suppressed, it does leave us open to shot. Is there any cover inside that you can make it to? Not really. Everything's been blown away by rockets. I wonder who fired those. Why don't we bring you here on some Overwatch, Sebastian? Try to prevent them from moving too much against us. I'm kind of thinking, boy, they could really do some world of hurt on you, Fred, but I kind of feel like I want you reloaded, because otherwise, if they start moving on you, you only have half cover though. Better to hunker you? Better to reload you, I think. There's no perfect thing to do. Well, I could always just run you out of here, because that keeps you out of sight on the thing. Of course, that doesn't get you reloaded. But let's get you out of fire and keep you alive. And let's see what these guys do to us. Can he flank you? Well, right now, it doesn't help us on our mission, but the civilians are keeping us alive. And I don't know where where this floater went. Kind of lost track of that guy. So we have, I think, two heavy floaters out there. Yeah, that we can't see. But other than that, we're alive. We're kicking. We're hanging in there. What kind of range do you have, Iron Lady? Not the kind of range I would hope. Because if those heavy floaters start coming over the roof at us... Now, didn't we rescue it? No, I guess we haven't rescued any citizens. Now, we could run you far in here. Close range this guy. Hopefully have you in good enough cover against heavy floaters that are advancing on us. And hopefully take out. Of course, he's full cover in that spot. That's the problem. That is the problem. So we actually have to make a commitment to flank them if we want to take them out. We risk exposure from heavy floaters. And now we can't even freaking see. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, Sebastian, let's freak some guys out. Well, now it says we can see them from here. From the circles, let's find out. And boy, wouldn't that be nice to do a lot of damage and get them hollow targeted. Oh, yes! They can see me now, but does that give us enough to be able to take him out with you, Andy? Yes. A very important heavy floater down. We gotta wonder if we're gonna be able to get these other guys back in action. I got my... Now if I bring you here, he can come out and flank. Is he gonna be distracted by that civilian? Hopefully. Hopefully.
On my way.
I'm gonna bring you here, T-Bone, and steady you. I think we may suppress a little sectoid one more time, just to keep Sebastian ultimately safe.
X-ray line. Out of ammo.
I'm gonna bring you over here, Tina. I'm going to try an overwatch against some heavy floater movement. Ooh, we do have another option. No, it's not a run and gun. Can I take him out in full cover this close? That's the question. Because otherwise I'm totally exposed. But then again, I'd be totally exposed if floaters came over the top here. So let's go for the flank. Get rid of that guy and maybe, just maybe, save a civilian. Now, let's reload. Even though we're in the open, we gotta hope and trust that those heavy floaters ain't coming over the roof, ain't coming over the top. Because if they do, we're in a world of hurt. There's two running free. Now we have one civilian they could be tempted to go for back here. Look at, we've already lost half, which is not going to help panic at all. Let's get another overwatcher over here, Mia, just in case. Yeah, there's that civilian. Suppression didn't help that civilian. Now the other floaters are free to move. One is injured, and that's a miss. Thank goodness, only 21%. Still higher than you'd like. That means we still have somebody out of sight that we don't know where they are. So I think we need to start thinking and seeing if they're back in this direction.
I'm on it, Commander.
Do I go for a rescue here? I don't know if that gets me in the poison. That's what I gotta make sure I stay free of. Okay, we shouldn't be hitting the poison there.
Roger, tracking. You're safe, now get out of here.
Yay, our first civilian saved. The way we're gonna, on this particular mission, rescue our most civilians is to end it. Let's get you back in cover.
Moving.
We have a rocket, one final rocket, but I don't really have a spot to put it. Nope. So, let's get you a little closer and a little more steady.
Heading out.
Ruth, don't you have lock and load? Yes, you do. Let lock
We're green to go.
and load and get ready to do what? Maybe a little more suppression on this guy, or we have Sebastian available, but I can't remember his ammo situation. Not great. And it'd be half cover against an airborne. Airborne floater, and we don't know if maybe, well, you have lightning reflexes in case we expose the other one. That this move would force us to have to take care of him. Do we have ammo from our shooter here? Yes, we do have one more shot. Right now it's 56. That would bring it up to 66. We do have suppression available, and that is about it. We'd have to run the rest to get them over here to be able to be useful next time. That is by no means a guarantee. And bringing you, Sebastian, what is your shot right now? 68? I think we got to take it from here. Rather than expose you to risk and harm. Ha ha ha! Thank you. We have these less than ideal shots we're taking, but we're delivering. Now we need to start getting ourselves located to be able to take some shots, but it's hard to know without knowing that other floater where those best positions are going to be.
We'll go. Come get some.
We do now have command available. I don't know who's in your range. Unfortunately, Fred, who I might want to command, isn't nearby. Get a little peek forward into this building because there's civilians to protect in there. Let's just see if you can see Fred from where you are. No, not at all. The other option is I wonder what kind of shot. No, it's only 26%. No, that's not worth using a command on that one. So I think we just leave you on Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Tina, we got to run you up big time. Let's make sure that counts as cover. Yes, it does.
Moving out.
We got to get you and your last grenade in close enough to be able to be used. And Fred, do I dare move you up there on a yellow move? No, you're hurt. We're down to 2 heavy floaters. Looks like he's moving against civilian. No, he's trying another 21%. But my cover is now on fire. Okay, now I can move in here on a blue move. Why? Oh, there's a file cabinet on that side on this particular map. Let's get up to the door and take a peek in this room.
Position confirmed.
No heavy floater. Where, oh, where have you gone, Mr. Heavy Floater? What we may do is throw a battle scanner on the roof. Maybe, can you get, how far away are you, Sebastian, from getting onto the roof? Not very close. So maybe we get you full cover here, which is a lot closer. It says you can't see him from here. What is up with that? How can you not see him from here? What we're going to do is we're going to take this move, though, just so next turn I could get a better shot from the roof side to hopefully take him out. No, we do not see the other one. And somehow he is out of sight. So we're going to take this opportunity to reload you. We're going to try bringing our sniper over this way. Steady. I probably should have thrown this battle scanner first. We're going to throw Tina's last one up here, just so we can see if heavy floater's parked out. And I saw it being able to be thrown up here. Come on now, Tina. I saw it up there. Well, that's not up there as far as I thought I saw you being able to throw it. But we'll get it up there just to get sight on the roof. Let me see if he's anywhere near us on this end of the roof. And the answer would be not on this side. Yeah, we got civilians in here, but I don't want to yellow move you out there, so we're going to overwatch you again. As we get some others moved up. We're going to reload you from here, Mia.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, we're going to get you back in the action. Hopefully, we're going to dash you just so you can jump out and provide support if we need it.
Roger, Dodger.
And T-Bone, where do we have some cover that we can move you up to? Question is, would he be able to move far enough to flank? If we steady you right here, we're about to find out. Maybe we bring you here with a little overwatch, Ruth.
Solid copy.
Ooh, you have sight. We can suppress. The one we can see, we can suppress. Let's see if we gain sight finally of this other heavy floater. Oh, now we know where he is. Thing is, we do have a running gun. Sebastian, do we want to take you up on the roof to get a shot? It gets you exposed to return fire down here. But I like the idea of having the height advantage over that one floater. And I like that chance to hit. Now, Andy, in case we can't do something against that, let's get you a line of sight down on this side of the building against that last heavy floater. Man, we've lost 11. Man, we've lost 11. me try getting you over here, Mia, so the next time you can gain some sight forward. Maybe where's it best? From here, maybe you can get to there and help us next time.
Already there.
Well, we can probably get some eyes potentially on that heavy floater from here. Let's find out. And there he is. I'm going to try run and gun. Right now the shot stinks. I could run and gun to here, but it leaves me close range, only half cover. Let's try a little full cover from here. Is it going to be that much better of a shot? No, it's not going to be a great shot. And how far up can we get you? It would give you a shot from here, although probably not great odds. Not great odds, but it's what we're going to be trying here. We got to go out, take our best shots to save some civilians is what we got to try.
Heading there now.
Couple of 50s. Woo-wee. Not the way you want to try and save civilians with coin flips. And there's a heads right there. Let's get a tails right here. Now,
Shot failed to
two
commit.
bad flips. Two bad flips. Time to bring a little Rocketeer over here. And snapshot guy, you are not, so let's steady. And Ruth, can you get you anywhere usable? Does not look like it. Can we get you any decent cover moving forward? Does not look like it.
I'm on
Let's
the
try
move.
up here.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
And Tina, I think we just have to dash you all the way forward. I don't think there's a chance for him to flank you from here, but it gets you in range to help us out, and I think it keeps you safe behind this wall.
Moving out.
So next time, it's all next time. Unfortunately, it gives him a chance to either kill another civilian or move against me. There's the other civilian. Panic is about to rise in Russia. The good thing is, we got some great shots we're going to be able to take right now. Let's do it this way. Let's play everything we can in our favor. Let's get... Can you see him from here? Yeah, looks like it. Let's get the holo targeting. Hitting hollow is always good. Oh, we got a snipe shot, which is not bad. And we may not need much else. Oh.
Damn it. Weapons
Okay, so we need something else. I think that brings that down to you, Fred. You're the one that got injured on this one. Let's finish it off with you. Or at least attempt to do so.
X-ray neutralized.
Mission accomplished.
That was a tough one. Results poor. Panic is gonna rise. Oh man. Fortunately, panic overall I think was low enough to afford a rise, but we can't afford too many more terror missions in Russia with those kind of results. We did get a promotion even though he's wounded 25 days, but man, Fred, you've spent your fair share in the infirmary, but nice promotion. We have a Muton Elite autopsy available now. Good thing we didn't destroy them all with that rocket. We got enough corpses to do the autopsy. Those were that was a tough little battle we had there, coming at us from all directions, all angles, but we survived at least as a squad in one piece. Problem is, let's go find out what kind of panic we got. And of course, another alloy cannon damaged.
Remember, we will be watching.
And before we go check out panic, let's go to the repair bay first so we don't overlook it. And how many days? Let's have that scroll over. How many days without that alloy cannon? 8. Only 3 for the carapace armor. Let's go check our panic situation. Okay, it's still in the yellow, but boy, the whole country of Europe, which is what I wanted to target next for satellites, is not encouraging. And yeah, South Africa, look at that. South Africa's, we're going to lose it any second. We're going to lose it any second. Whew. Okay. Looking at an Exalt scan around the 16th of November. So 3 more days. We're going to try another Exalt scan. That's 10 days from our last mission with the Exalt. So we got to remember that in the back of our minds. Let's get out there and scan. Is there anything? We don't have a lot of funds for building stuff anyway. Let's just refresh minds. No, we're not going to do anything there yet. Yeah, let's get out there and scan. Two scientists for 20 sectoid corpses. We might as well start spending a few. And we got a mission.
Commander,
real
we're
quick.
tracking several
Just
reported
moderate.
abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
But this is down in Perth, Australia. First time we haven't had a tough. Well, you never know though. If the enemies are tough enough, that can be a challenge. But let's get in there and pick out a team for this urban block. Another similar kind of urban block to what we just did our mission on. Anyway, I'll be right back with the team we're taking out. All right, here's the team we're taking out. We have Chelsea, Scout Hertz along as our commanding officer and medic. Peter Van Dorn, the general, is along as our infantry soldier, and he has that sharpshooter perk, so we also gave him the scope to help out to get those enemies in full cover and have really hopefully a way to clear those out other than shooting a rocket. Ardent storyteller Schlug is along. She gets a promotion, her final promotion. She's going to be our deadly assassin on this one. And for that, in order to maximize her damage, we're going with Mayhem, which gives, for I believe the sniper rifle, extra 4 damage as she connects. So we're just going for that single powerful shot from Arden with this build. Winston Bulldog Churchill is along as our assault breaching ammo standard build on this one. Babe the Bambino Ruth is along as our scout. He does not have the ability because we didn't bring him. We're basically going battle scannerless. We're not going to have one on this mission, so we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way. Also, no concealment. We just got lightning reflexes, so we're going to be more blind than normal on this one, but that's the way we're doing it. He'll have the chem grenade in case we get a lucky capture chance. It's just a single one from Tamir Busty Shalom, our engineer, who is more of the smoke and mirrors kind of guy, so we got some defensive abilities with dense smoke there. Keith, Caretaker Merle, has some double tap abilities available, so we gave him a little extra aim to hopefully help to aim on that double tap when we use it. And it's time to try ranking up again. Edgar Allan Poe, he does pick up a promotion before this one. He's about halfway through the tree up to sergeant. We're going to give him the shredder ammo on his promotion here. So that is the team we're taking out. Let's get out there and see exactly what kind of map we got.
Australia has sent a number of
Ah,
requests
the paper
for
mill.
assistance, so that's our next drop site. We're still picking up transmissions indicating alien movement in one of their major city centers. We should get down there and secure the area ASAP.
All right, Operation Swift Whisper. Not a soft whisper, but a swift one. Let's see if we can make quick... Who knows? Let's see if we can get this done quickly. I'm trying to come up with something clever and I came up blank. That's pretty normal, isn't it? Anyway, this is ZigZagZog signing off from Southwestern PA. Thanks for watching the mission. I sure do appreciate the time you give me to watch. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks.
Thank you.